My name is Amber Clevenger. I'm here with Nick Mercadante, our founder and CEO, and today we are talking about vertical integration. Something that I've been seeing a lot more of in the industry is the intersection between insurance companies and healthcare providers. Is that something that is trending up, that we are seeing more of?
Yeah, so it's actually been a long-standing practice that I think has become more visible to healthcare consumers because health plans now have started doing everything from acquiring facilities and entire primary care organizations to organizations like CVS Aetna, where it's a full, it was a merger of a large insurance plan with a large retail pharmacy. So that part is now in the public eye. But this has been going on for a while. A decade ago, the largest insurers in the country, like United Healthcare, CVS Aetna, Humana, they insured more commercial members than they do today. But they actually have 10x their profit in the time that they're insuring fewer people. And the way that they've done that is by vertically integrating other services to extract more money out of healthcare infrastructure. And a great example of a long-standing practice is what's called a PBM, or pharmacy benefits manager. Health plans for decades now have cornered the market on the price of drugs and extracted a profit out of that. And that is a vertical integration. That has nothing to do with insuring healthcare for consumers. It has everything to do with essentially setting or fixing the price and then telling a consumer whether or not something is covered to make sure that they can control that market.
The shift into the providers is what seems like it's coming up more in the public consciousness now. It's not just the pharmaceutical industry, it's the it's health systems. And what does that mean for the consumer?
Well, first of all, it's very scary, or we should be scared, but it is a monopolization of healthcare. The reason that health plans are now drawn towards vertically integrating things like primary care or senior care, for instance, is because it allows them to control the entry points into healthcare, right? You go to primary care because something is wrong. Maybe you're not sure what, maybe it's a bad knee, and your primary care provider acts like a quarterback, right? They go, okay, you have an issue with your knee, we're gonna get you to a specialist, or we're gonna get you in to get evaluated for surgery, or get an MRI. So it's the entry point to higher cost sick care, right? So if insurance controls that, well, then they control whether or not they're going to approve or find it medically necessary to take those more expensive steps. And they can actually do things like say, well, we don't think it's medically necessary to go and get an MRI. We just think you should just go straight to physical therapy and work on that because it's a lower cost intervention. And that.
But they have an investment in a lower cost intervention because that's better for them financially.
You got it, right. It's potentially better for them financially. It could also reduce waste in the system, which might not be a bad thing. But when the insurance plan is the judge, jury, and executioner in terms of what happens with healthcare, for us, that's a scary proposition. It means we're totally out of control of our own healthcare and what care we can receive.
Is this something that politicians are looking at?
I think that some are, but I think that it is not loud enough and not bipartisan enough. It seems to be like it's something that we all understand is a problem, is the entire health insurance paradigm, how much control they have, and now this ability to really control it at the care level, the pharmacy level, all the way through to what you're covered for and the benefits that you pay for. So I think it just takes more of a groundswell of the people that vote to say, hey, look, I want to put somebody in office who puts this as a top priority concern and goes and addresses it, wherever they can at the state or federal level.
Great, thank you so much.